Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 176 of SAMA. Now today we're going to showcase two new cold laser products that we are releasing under the MiraMate brand. So without much further ado, we'll show the presentation that we have prepared for you. Okay. Episode 176. Now, MiraMate Cold Laser. Cold laser is a very healing type of light. Photons, which are coherent, can do wondrous things. Now, we've got a nail cold laser device that can effectively and safely eliminate nail fungus. It uses a very, very powerful 905 nanometer infrared laser. That laser is actually invisible to the naked eye, or barely visible. It's a thumping 22 watt laser in there. It works in conjunction with a blue laser of 470 nanometers. It's a beautiful spool instrument. Just clip it onto your finger, one press to turn on, and it's on. One press again, and it turns off. Why do you need MiraMate Nail Cold Laser? Beautiful little unit, very, very simple to use. One button, so you can't push the wrong button. It's got two different kinds of cold laser units in there. It's got a very powerful infrared laser of 905 nanometer wavelength and a blue cold laser at 470 nanometers. Laser intensity is 25 watts. That power is pulsed at very precise pulse lengths. It works in conjunction with a coil in the unit as well. It's all been designed to be extremely effective in eliminating the fungal spores that are making your nails look ugly. It works off a regular 9-volt USB charge port. You charge it up, and then you can unplug it and use it to stand alone. It takes only 3 or 4 hours to charge, and it lasts for well over an hour, up to 3 hours on a single battery. Okay, the principle of cold laser light therapy. The laser light penetrates the infected nail plate, and it targets the causative pathogens on the nail bed. These are the fungus and fungus spores on the nail bed and within the nail bed, underneath the skin where nails beginning to grow. Now this creates photothermal and photochemical reactions, making life very difficult for the fungus, and the fungus will gradually go away. Now the laser produces the coherent light energy, which is strong enough and of a specific wavelength so it can be absorbed by the fungus. The fungus gets too energized and just becomes disabled, can't reproduce. Fungus, as many people know, unfortunately, is very hard to remove. I know of people that have had fungal infections for years, and they've tried topical creams, ointments, they've tried antibiotics. Nothing seems to work. Fungus is a very, very tough pathogen. Well, this is the unit to use. It's been specifically designed only for nail fungus. That's what it does. It's non-invasive, it's painless, there's no side effects. It's just pure photon energy. Actually, strictly speaking, it's also got magnetic energy because there's a little coil hidden in there as well to help the treatments. It's small, portable. It's a economical and effective way of removing nail fungus. And it's affordable compared to other brands of nail fungus laser devices.
How to use MiraMate Nail Cold Laser. Long press to turn on or off the device. Clip onto the nail, then turn on the device. How to charge the device. Plug in the charging cable and charge the device with an 100 to 240 volts USB charger. How to clean the device. Spray some medical alcohol on a cloth or tissue. Then use the wet cloth or tissue to clean the surface of the device. Do not spray alcohol on the surface directly.
Okay, well, as the video explains, just place the device on the infected nail and press the operating button. And the treatment light starts. It's the light you see there. It starts flashing and the treatment's commenced. Turns off automatically after 7 minutes. Now the treatments have to be done daily. You mustn't allow time for the fungus to recover. Each infected nail should be treated at least once a day. In fact, we recommend 3 treatments. And in the case of more than one infected nail, all of your infected nails should be treated to prevent the spread of the fungus. But make sure that you disinfect the device between treatments. Safety, now it is a cold laser device, and this one does have a very powerful laser in it. The light is not visible from the powerful cold laser. It is barely discernible. It's just a very faint red glow, but it's very powerful. So don't look at it directly. Once it's clipped onto your finger, there's no problems, no danger with looking at the light that's scattered out from the device, but don't shine it directly into your eyes. We've tried to have the design so that it can't shine into your eyes, but take the necessary precautions. And if you're pregnant, don't use the device near your womb because the laser wavelengths in this device does penetrate skin. So don't rest it on your belly or near your navel during treatment. Keep the device away from children. Why? Because it makes a great toy, but because it's got the lasers, it's a little bit dangerous. And children under the age of 18 should be treated with the supervision of an adult. At 18, you can fight for the country. So I guess use your own discretion, but don't certainly give it to young children that aren't responsible. Okay, don't use the device while it's charging. Allow the battery to be fully charged before using. Clean your nails before use, and try and do 3 treatments per day per nail. Our second device, our MiraMate Nose and Throat Cold Laser. This is a very convenient way of introducing cold laser light into your nose and across your throat. It can relieve various health conditions with your allergic rhinitis, chronic rhinitis in your nose, nasosinusitis, atrophic rhinitis, again your nose, and also your bronchitis and tracheitis. So if you've got a sore throat, for example, in layman's terms, there's 2 pads in this unit that can place either side of your throat. The unit can also be used to help existing therapies to improve blood viscosity. In other words, make it so it doesn't clump together, reduce blood fat, and for helping with cardiovascular diseases. So why do you need MiraMate Nose and Throat Cold Laser? There we have it, a lovely portable battery-powered device that you can use to improve your life. What do you get? Well, you get the main unit here. You get a product user manual. You have the unit that you insert into your nasal cavity, and you've got the 2 patches that you put across your throat. It comes with some tape as well. This shows the structure of the unit. The LED shows the treatment time and duration, shows the power level that you have it set to, shows the battery charge indication. It's got a button on the front. That single button performs multiple functions. As well as turning on and off, you can set the power level, set the duration of treatments as well. And at the bottom, it's got a socket for inserting the laser units, as well as the USB charging socket as well. Specifications, well, it uses the 650 nanometer wavelength lasers, which are red, 5 milliwatt. It can work in pulse or continuous mode. And these the horizontal and vertical beam divergence angles that dictates how much the laser spreads out. And you can see that it's fairly tight. It doesn't diverge too much, but it's enough to cover a sufficient area once it's in your nasal cavity. It can get your sinuses. Okay, the timing range is between 10 and 60 minutes with 10-minute increments. It can be adjusted in power between 3 to 5 milliwatts. It's got a LCD display. It's got an internal lithium battery, and yeah, to keep within a temperature range of 5 and 40 degrees, and don't keep it too wet. Okay, operating instructions. Now, use an alcohol wipe to sanitize the nasal probe. That's a way that viruses can get into your body through your nose. So it's important to make sure it's clean before you put that in there. Okay, just insert into the front end of the nasal cavity, and then plug the unit into your main device. For pharyngitis treatment, you fix the pharynx probe on both Ren Ying acupoints. These are special healing points of your body. and insert the other end of the cable into the laser unit. Use tape just to keep it secured there as it's shown in the picture here. Here's the video.
How to use MiraMate Nose and Throat Cold Laser. Make sure the cover is on the laser heads. Flip it inside your nasal passage. It is recommended to insert the laser heads before turning out. Long press the on-off button to turn on or off the device. Press the time button to change the treatment timer. Press the power down button to decrease power. Press the power plus button to increase power. There are 3 levels of power. Short press the on-off button to start treatment. Short press the on-off button to pause. For pharyngitis treatment. You can tear the tape by hand. Stick the tap onto the back side of the laser patches. Put the patches on Renning ST9 acupoints. Renning acupoints are on both sides of the Adam's apple. How to charge the device. Plug in the charging cable or any Type-C USB cable and charge the device with a 110 to 240 volts USB charger. How to clean the device. Spray some medical alcohol on a cloth or tissue, then use the wet cloth or tissue to clean the surface of the device. Do not spray alcohol on the surface directly.
So there we have it. And this just explains again what it showed in the video. Maximum treatment time is 60 minutes and 3 power levels. Now, for treatments for grown-ups, we recommend 2 or 3 times a day treating yourself with between 10 to 30 minutes for each time on maximum power. If you're very young and very old, you can't be both, we suggest 10 minutes per session. So a reduced session time using power level number 2, which is 1 down from the maximum. And regular cold laser precautions. Read the instructions carefully before use. Never shine the cold laser directly into your eyes. If you're light sensitive or seriously ill, use low power and short treatment times and just progress from that. the best person who knows your body is yourself. And so if you start feeling a little bit unwell, just turn the unit off. Most people would not feel any effects of the cold laser because it's quite gentle in the way that it heals. But if you do feel unwell with cold laser or any treatment, stop immediately. These are just regular precautions. It's a lot of repetition. Clean with alcohol. Be gentle when using the device. Avoid throwing or crushing the device. Yeah, some people will try, I guess. Now we've got a special offer. The offer ends on January the 13th, 2023. Between now and January the 13th next year, MiraMate Nail Cold Laser is selling for $79. That's pretty much the cost of a tube or maybe 2 tubes of nail fungus cream. And as soon as you open up a tube of cream, it expires within, I believe, 1 or 2 months. So for a one-off purchase, you can deal to the fungus once and for all and forget about having to buy a consumable. Our MiraMate Nose and Throat Cold Laser, that's selling for $109. That's cheap. Okay, so there are those 2 new products we're releasing today. What are you waiting for? Grab one. Thank you for watching this video. Take care, everybody. Look after yourself, look after your loved ones, and look after the people you don't love. They're all human. Everyone's leading their path. Everyone needs room to grow and assistance. Take care. Bye-bye.